journey through the dynamic evolution of global crypto payments.
I've been excited for this panel because it's a few friends of mine on this panel. We have our amazing moderator, Anita Kalergis, the PR and Communications Manager of Xprizo. So please come on up, Anita. She was our moderator yesterday and she's back again. Amazing. We have another friend of mine, Schultz, the COO of FinchPay. She just got back from Thailand. Look how nice and fresh she's looking. We have Mark van Weeren, the attorney from Blenheim Attorneys. And we have Pavel Dergachev, the co-founder and advisor of 4H Agency. And Alexandra Danilenko, our sales representative from Amaiz. Thank you so much to our panel. Enjoy, everyone. Come and sit down. Anita, take it away.
Thank you so much, Lily. Good morning, everyone. Any headache in the audience? We had really busy day yesterday, so day 2 and a lot more to explore. And I'm so excited being on the stage today. So as you heard, I'm the crypto granny who is here, and this is my topic, obviously. I mean, cryptos and crypto payments and all of that. And obviously, I have the experts and the professionals from the field with me. And I would like to start by asking each and every one very briefly, tell how does crypto payments and you come together? So what is your relationship with our topic? Anna.
Hi everyone, and thanks for having me here. My name is Anna. I'm a CEO of FinchPay. This is crypto-to-crypto and fiat-to-crypto payments processing provider. We also have the custodial, non-custodial crypto wallets, crypto exchange, OTC desk, and we are in constant development because crypto is emerging really fast, and we are positioning ourselves as cutting-edge crypto payments processing. Thank you.
Thank you. Mark.
Hi, everyone. Yeah, my name is Mark. I'm a lawyer in Amsterdam, and we have an international law firm. And what we do, we help out companies to get their license, for example. And at the moment, it's very actual that you need a license for crypto services for the next year. And you can start applying as from April. So we try to assist everyone to get things going.
Thank you, Mark, and welcome from the Netherlands. It's cold out there, right, at the moment? Pavel.
Happy to be here. So let's separate. In my life, crypto came in 2011, like through dark web, obviously. Now we're working a lot in the payments consultancy business, and I was dealing in some huge operators with the payments as well. So I would say that 4 years ago, crypto became the huge part of all this flow, and not only crypto payments, it is crypto settlements as well, which is very essential for now. So now here we are trying to help people to optimize their payments flow, trying to optimize their cash flow and financial strategy to work in different markets, to aggregate payments from different jurisdictions, and to make everything settled in the best fashion as it possible in general. Yeah.
Thank you, Pavel. Alexandra.
Good morning. My name is Alexandra. I represent Amaiz. We are an electronic money institution providing banking services and cards as a service. Thank you.
Thank you. And I don't know how much the audience changed, but in the previous panel was my boss from Xprizo. But Xprizo, we are obviously the fintech company that is changing the world for a better place. So we are basically enhancing and bringing along the unbanked, the unserviced population of the world. So please check it out, xprizo.com, and you will see what amazing stuff we are doing. But obviously that's not what we are here for, but for our panelists. And I will do the polite thing, so I start from the ladies. So Anna, maybe first, and Alexandra, would you like to tell a bit about the evolution of crypto payments, processing, and the latest industry standards maybe, and best practices if you have to share. And if you have any good foresights for the future, happy to hear how you see it.
Yes, sure. So crypto is evolving really fast. And right now, what we see is a payments processing company that mere crypto payments processing is not that much sufficient anymore. And merchants require a tailored approach that addresses their entire crypto infrastructure, actually. And that involves, for example, the variety of different setups, such as custodial, non-custodial setup, different approaches to manage liquidity, multiple features for users, for example, stable addresses to deposit or dynamic addresses, etc. Also, what really matters is global compliance, and companies who cater to global companies, they operate under a variety of different legal setups and licenses. Also, what matters for merchants a lot is the speed of deposits and transactions itself. They require near instant deposits, especially for Ethereum and BTC, with even like zero confirmation, which is possible through some insurance companies, of course. And also what matters for merchants a lot currently is a feature-rich back office that not only facilitates settlements, but also provides the features of crypto wallet, of crypto exchange, and also a very crucial point to mention is integration with local fiat payment methods. And not only cards, but alternative payment methods that are popular in specific regions to ensure that clients actually have access to crypto technology at the first place, and that merchants can withdraw crypto back to fiat because it still remains essential for now. Thanks.
Thank you. Alexandra, maybe something of the future. What do you foresee on that regard?
I expect, and many people expect, cryptocurrencies to be widely acceptable in the world. And I even expect in the nearest future payments via crypto to become a mainstream type of payment, money transfer.
Okay, great. Now, for the gentleman coming from the Europe, Mika, isn't that something that's been on the, on the lips of everyone for the past year? And I'm still learning because I hate these shortenings. English is not my native language, so I every time need to think. So obviously we have markets in crypto assets, Mika. So Mark, how does the global nature of crypto payments fit in the European legal framework, in your opinion?
Well, that's a good question. It actually doesn't fit because Europe is a region and crypto is a global thing, and the blockchain is a borderless mechanism. So this is really tough and really strange. You cannot regulate a revolution, I think, but still it's happening. And like all regulations, they're running behind the facts. So, but it is tough because it's a regulation, which means it has direct effect in all member states, even if you don't implement it in your own law system. So for everyone in crypto assets, you need to have a license. But the good thing is you only need it in one country and then you can use it all over Europe. And if you're outside the EU, you actually have to start a legal entity in Europe, and you should at least have one director there. So I think that it will have to be updated very quickly, because crypto is such an innovative business that it's, I think the crypto industry will outperform the regulation. But it will be tough, so I think it will also be like a shakeout. Probably only big platforms will survive, and the smaller ones will or cannot comply with these tough rules. So yeah, this is quite something. And with the MiCA regulation, there's the transfer of funds regulation, which touches another aspect of crypto. It cannot be anonymous anymore. So for every transaction, you have to disclose the sender, the originator, and the recipient. So that will also be quite something, I guess.
True, and I really like that you used the word revolution because Crypto Granny joined a revolution in 2017, and I truly believe it's a positive one, it's a good one, but I also admire EU, coming from Finland, one of the good boys or girls of EU, that we still strongly believe in a challenging topic like cryptos, for instance, that we believe we will find the consensus within EU, not to speak of the globe. So some headaches ahead for sure. Pavel, coming to you with a slightly different angle. So in general, obviously there are differences between high and low risk merchant requirements. So, and when it comes to crypto processing. So what is the difference and how should you define those in your opinion?
Yeah, so we are sitting now in SiGMA venue in Dubai, one of the most developing places in the world, and all these people here around, they are familiar with crypto assets, and they are okay to hold these assets as long as it could be. They are okay to accept USDT, they're okay to accept BTC, whatever coin, whatever is possible, and for them, for our community, it is totally fine to work with crypto. At the same time, what we see last few years that lots of low-risk companies are moving to crypto processing because of a few different reasons. At first, Alhamdulillah, we have licensing and all this, finally regulation involved in this type of the business, and finally these people can accept crypto and they can receive the money, real money, fiat money on their bank accounts, and they can support their supply chain with this money because for us, again, here we can hold this money on Trust Wallet and be happy. But in low risk, when you have to pay to your suppliers, you always need to get the real money. And what we see, which is I would say that this is skyrocketing demand on crypto solutions in low risk industry, especially in high value, luxury goods. And these companies, they do not even promote that they are accepting crypto. They are keeping themselves as the public companies. They are accepting crypto. They use the same PSPs as we're using here, I would say AAA, Luna, crypto processing, or whatever you want. And they are feeling well. What is skyrocketing? It means that they're growing 10 times a year, from 1% to 10, which is still low, a small share, but still this is very important. And finally, they are able to get the real money and to pay to their suppliers, to the salaries. They can represent this revenue flow in their annual reports. But on the other hand, we have very big public gaming companies which are not able to accept crypto because when you are a high-risk company, you are always on the radar of the regulation. Everyone is trying to chase you in different approaches. So with these KYC actions, with these bet limits, deposits limits, and for now I would say that accessibility of this crypto solution is way more better in low-risk industry rather than here. So they are utilizing it the best way. So if we will go through all these big marketplaces, you can find that they have this crypto solution. Farfetch, Net-a-Porter, whatever you want. All of them, they are doing crypto.
True, very true. And obviously we are living very exciting times when it comes to cryptos. And a curious question, and you don't need to answer if you don't feel comfortable. Who wakes up in the morning and opens up an application and checks how much is the top 10 cryptos, for instance? Yeah? So we are getting there. Maybe this is not the ideal event to ask this question because I think, 3 or 4% of the population are sort of with us as we speak. But nevertheless, and now it's very exciting to see that, there is surely developing happens, but hodl, right? Alexandra, I would like to start with you, the second round. So, a place of crypto processing in payments world. What problems do you see that it does solve or potentially could solve going forward?
Well, crypto transfers, first they help business. For example, if any online shop provides various variety of payment options, it may attract more consumers. Those who, at the same time, those who prefer to pay only in crypto. Another point is crypto transactions have more reliability comparing to regular banking, because in a regular banking transaction, it may be put on hold for any reason, which doesn't help, which never happens with crypto transactions. Also, crypto transfers serve for non-bankers. As in previous panels, experts also mentioned that. Another point, fees, which is most cost-effective, that the consumer doesn't need to pay to corresponding banks, which makes the transaction faster and more cost-effective. And I believe Anna can add to this more.
I can build up
Yes,
a little bit
please.
on that. So speaking about the place of crypto in the modern world, financial world, we can sure admit that it still falls a little bit behind in terms of volumes and capitalization, right? Because even though almost $140 billion worth in stable coins were issued so far, if we compare it, for example, with sums that are laying only in US bank, which is $17 trillion, so it's a significant difference, of course. And only 7 million people transacted in stable coins so far, while 500 million live in the countries with a blue rate. So crypto for sure has more capitalization to reach. And gladly, it offers some game-changing advantages in comparison with fiat. As Alexandra very well mentioned, it's cost efficiency in the first place. I would mention two more, that it has global accessibility from the technical point of view, because crypto works same in every country. Of course, we are a bit stalled by the legal question development, but nevertheless, in the future, it could play the role of global, actually, payments for global companies. And one more technical advantage is high transaction speed and scalability, because crypto works almost instantly, and merchants, they have access to their money immediately. Unlike with Visa and MasterCard, for example, that are way more popular, money gets like from 3 to 7 days to get released. And as crypto emerging, there are blockchains that allow to process 200,000 transactions per second, which makes them 10 times more scalable than Visa and MasterCard. And I believe our crucial role as payment processing providers is to help enterprises to build secure and reliable infrastructure, and to help them benefit from all these advantages that we mentioned with Alexandra.
I want to discuss
please.
some points here, because everything sounds fantastic. This is very fast payments, no holds, like nothing. You are in the wild west. But in fact, we see that lots of shit happens around the industry, and we see that we all should understand that 90% of the transactions are made in USDT and stable coins. And the stable coins, they are not decentralized, they are centralized. And we have clients who are coming to us who are saying, guys, our crypto wallet was blocked. We don't know the reason. Help us to investigate why it was blocked. And we see that these blocking funds, they are coming from Okay, it can come from like CDN, this sanctions list. It can come from different regulators. It can come from malware, from ransomware. But at the same time, we see that sometimes there are some dodgers in small countries. They are just abusing these wallets and blocking these transactions. This is one point. So like your transaction can be on hold and your wallet can be lost. You always have to keep this in mind, and you have to implement the relevant strategy to protect yourself from such kind of issues. On the other hand, like, okay, this is very fast. It is very easy to make the withdrawal or deposit, and it is very easy to release the money. At the same time, all processings, they are seeking for the fastest solution. The fastest solution is when you are sorting as much possible stuff as you can on your front end. And front end is a bit not so, there are not so tough requirements to the front end solutions. So sometimes the front end developer who's just tweaking one thing on their website, he can represent the negative balance as the positive balance. And we have lots of payment systems who already was stuck with this stuff. So they are players, the players of the merchant, they were withdrawing the money, having negative balance. Because everyone is competing, everyone wants to have fast solution. Everyone wants to spend as less money as possible for the server infrastructure and so on, so on, so on. So here we comes like to beat another layer of these crypto solutions. We are coming to the info security solutions. We are coming to when it goes like when we see big money. We have to invest really big money to information security, to the procedures, to the release management, all this stuff. And now we are just in the beginning of this journey, the whole industry, I would say.
And definitely, you're so right on that. We have just started, right? And there is a lot of unsolved questions. Well, the debate of centralized and decentralized will go on quite some time. And of course, interoperability, one of my favorite topics. I want to see where we will end up with that. But then again, Mark, I would like to touch upon the MiCA a bit again, or still. So is that for you, do you see it as the new gold standard for us going forward? Or is it possible it will be the poison for the crypto industry going forward? So, and will it bring or give us some support on the security matters, for instance? How do you see this?
Well, it's a very good question, of course, because it may be a new standard, because you have to start somewhere with regulations. It's not going to stop regulation. And it will also be a little poisonous, because I think especially small companies, they will not probably survive this and may be taken over by others. For example, if you want to issue an asset in Europe, you have to publish a white paper. And that's a very complex document with at least 75 items in it. So it has been estimated that the cost will be between 40 and 57,000 euros to get this document done already. But on the other hand, of course, like Pavel was saying, there are bad things happening in the industry. So if you don't regulate, probably the industry will ruin itself. So you need regulation, and it will be expensive. And maybe, it can be a standard, because if you get your license, it also gives you credibility, and that's what you want for your industry. You want to be credible. And so in that sense, yeah, I think it may be a new standard, but time will tell.
True. Yes, please,
Can I
Anna.
just add one more thing? I think that is not only the question of like standards and licenses, etc. We're even like building up on what Pavel has said. We're lacking authorities that would actually check the legitimacy of complaints about funds got stolen, for example. So, and even though we're able to locate these funds, right, we know where they are. Let's take the recent example is Fix and Float that were hacked for $26 million 10 days ago, right? So it took them like couple of hours to figure out that they landed in one well-known exchange. But who knows how much time would it take them to release these funds, because there is no one responsible, let's say, and powerful enough to say like, hey, yes, this was a fraud, these funds should be returned to this owner. Of course, there are like holders of smart contracts, like Trezor, for example, who can just through the reissuing of assets return them back, right? There are some authorities like police, or I don't know, we should rely on the good faith of major crypto exchanges to follow the police orders and return these funds. But from the legislation point of view, we are not protected, let's say, as individual users. And we can see that only cases of big money losses are actually getting investigated in a needed level. So this is, I think, something to address from legal point in the near future as well.
This is actually a very good point, and what we see around. So sometimes there are, it was recently it was an issue with this negative balance of our client, and what we are doing usually, and what we recommend everyone to do is always to work with different. There are a lot of different companies. I don't want to promote any. We can do it, like everyone can do it. You just need to mark all this crypto and all these wallets which are related to any kind of fraud, any kind of actions. You have to be in touch with all possible police departments, and the most important thing is you have to educate police itself. Because in some countries there is a procedure when you can block any USDT wallet because of the police order, but none of the policemen are really aware how to do it, and there is no there is Germany, there is United States where FBI is doing it, there is Kyrgyzstan, strange but true, where they can do it, but there is a procedure and they have to follow it, and our interest is to talk to them and to explain how it works, and to explain that there is not a very complicated case for them, because they want just to get their stripes on the shoulders, and they want easygoing cases, and we have to tell them that, guys, this is easygoing cases.
Yes,
come on,
of course.
do it.
True. But it's very good to conclude with that. So obviously collaboration is needed, joint forces, and trust and believe that this is the right way forward, and it will pay out. So thank you everyone very much for spending this time this morning with us. So I give you Anna, Mark, Pavel, and Alexandra. Thank you everyone.
Amazing, thank you very much, Anita, for that amazing, insightful panel.